Hey everybody, Robert with RC Archery. So I wanted to create a new video series. It's going to be called Full Draw Fridays. What I'm going to be doing with this is actually just shooting my bow. So there may be some tips and little things added in with it, but this is going to be in conjunction with my Tuesday tip of the week videos, just on a different day of the week. I got a lot of comments wanting to see me just shoot and not talk as much or have that kind of separated out here and there. So I thought this would be a fun way to start this out and get everything moving on that. So what I've got for the first Full Draw Friday and what we're going to be doing today is actually shooting at a 3D deer target. This is actually Glendale. I believe it's a full rut target. It's several years old. I've cut out some 3D scoring rings similar to what you would see on an ASA style scoring ring. I believe they're a little bit bigger than what you would normally see on the 3D scoring rings, but I was given some measurements several years back that I believe was when they were still using different size rings on targets. I think I got a little bit bigger one for maybe a longer yardage target or a bigger target maybe. But they're still pretty similar. They're 2.5 inches in diameter, I believe is what they are. So they're similar to like what you would see on a 10 ring on an 80 centimeter target on like a FIDA field face or World Archery face, something like that. But my goal is to try to hit somewhere in the 10 ring at 90 yards. I'm gonna shoot 3 shots. We'll walk down here, we'll see what we get. It's a little windy today, but I'm gonna try to get some non-wind in between gusts and get those shots down range and have some fun with this. So the bow and the equipment that I'm gonna be using today is my PSE Performx 3D. This is the bow that you've seen in a lot of the videos lately and the one that I've been shooting the most. I've got all my standard setup on here: Hamskea drop away rest. Got an XL sight with the Shrewd scope. This is a smaller version of the scopes. It's a 29 millimeter housing. I shoot that for everything. As far as light coming in or anything like that, I don't have any problems with 3D in lower wooded areas or indoors or anything like that. It seems like it works really well. Use a single pin with the Zebros sight light. I use the clear fiber. I've actually got it set up right now with a blue light that I'm using on it with the 19 thousandths pin. No lens. Kind of weird. I don't shoot a lens with any of my setups. It just always feels weird and messes with my eyes. I never can get it to work really well for me. Same stabilizer setup, Doinker Platinum stabilizers that I've had for several years now. Running, what have I got here? 5 on the front of a 30-inch rod with a 10-inch tree quick disconnect, 10-inch down, or 10 degrees down rather, and then I've got 4, 12, 14 ounces on the back with it a little bit down. So real close to 1 to 3, just a little bit less with it down. I do like a more front bias setup to where I do have to lift the bow and hold it a little bit up on target. This setup seems to work really good with the beyond, well, not beyond parallel, but more parallel styled limbs on this bow. So it still gives it some front weight. And of course, same release that I've been using for a while, Fulcrum Flex. R2 finger attachment on the end of it, and then I'm using Easton Super Drive 23 arrows. These are 425 on the spine. They are 120 point weight. I believe they're cut short, like 26 and a quarter. I'd have to go back and look for sure, but somewhere in that area. Seem to fly really well for me and be really forgiving. Really felt like that last one would have been a good one to begin with. I'm a good starter. Looks like I'm a little low on everything. I'm either aiming low or my sight tape is a little bit off. I've actually only shot this bow out to 50 yards, and it seemed spot on out to 50 yards, but I may need a little bit slower sight tape, like one sight tape probably slower. Let's do another round. All right, so this is gonna be second round, second attempt at this. For reference, I'm gonna do 3 clicks down, and we'll just see where things land from that point. Let's go check it out. Still hitting a little low, looks like. I'm going to, I don't know, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna click it a little bit more. Probably can't see it from this point in the video, but my last hits were right in this area, looks like, and this set was here. So a little bit higher. Not as high as what 3 clicks would really lead to, so that makes me think that I'm not aiming or shooting as high as normal, or holding in the right spot, but add some clicks to it and we're gonna keep shooting. All right, so this one I'm gonna put 5 clicks in, maybe overkill. But I mean, the thing is it's adapting. Maybe if your sight tape's off for some reason, especially right now, it's the hottest part of the day. My bow is sitting in the sun. Maybe I'm hitting low. I'm also shooting at 90 yards where I don't have a definitive aiming reference. I'm guessing where to aim for the most part, and trying to find there's a little bit of a darker area in that target for my shot, with the 12 ring, and that's what I'm aiming for, is that area. But yeah, I'm gonna put five clicks in there, compensate a little bit more for that lower hit, see if I can get that group to come up some. First one's for sure low. Held a little long trying to wait the wind out, and it dropped. But we'll see what the next two do. Clearly I was not ready on that last shot and pushed my arm a little bit too much. This one, shot him in the neck. This is the first one low. My second arrow at least hit a 12. I know I'm in the right area now. I just got to start making some good shots and I'll be able to start hitting 12s. All right, so now that I think I'm dialed in anyways, I'm gonna do one more round, three more shots, see how the outcome comes out, and hopefully hit the 12 again. Well, there's always that one arrow, right? This is my third shot. I was starting to lose it in the light with the way the sun came in, but hey, I'll take it. That one would have cut a 12 ring. That was a 10 on my target, so I'll take it. Throughout this entire video, you've seen me wear this jersey here. It's a Rogue Bowstrings jersey. I'm also using Rogue Bowstrings here on this bow, as well as the blue Perform-X 3D that I'm building up in my Tuesday Tip of the Week series as well. If you haven't watched that video yet, I'll put a link for it here, but it talks about me that I made a switch to Rogue Bowstrings. This was a company that I started shooting their strings for and testing them out. I like the process that they use. They have custom built machines that they're using for all their serving and all their stretching, and it puts them above a lot of the competition. They're very precise in what they do on their links. I haven't had to really adjust anything at all on either one of my bows whenever I was setting them up to get the correct draw length or the correct peak weight. It was spot on for factory specs. I am selling these strings as well as a RC Archery custom spec through my website. It's rcarchery.com. If you will send me an email if you're interested in purchasing Rogue Bowstrings, carry all their sets as well as my own. If you mention this video, send me an email, then I will give you a discount. I'll give you a 10% discount on their strings. It's a little bit of a thank you for you watching these videos for me and for your support, and a little bit that I can give back for you. Appreciate y'all watching this video today. It's a first full draw Friday. I'll try to get as many of these out as I can, have some fun with them, do a little bit different with them each week, and just try to make them interesting. Also, if you haven't watched Bailey Smith's archery channel on YouTube, I'm going to try to put a link to it here in this video. If it won't, there'll be a hyperlink down in the description of this video. Check her channel out. She did a video recently that was actually an inspiration for what you saw me here today, where she shot Matthew's bow at 90 yards. It's a hunting bow with a 10-inch front stabilizer, a little bitty tiny 28-inch axle-to-axle hunting bow. And I'm pretty sure she smoked my groups that she shot at 90. But that's a cool video to check out. She has a lot more. She's part of the Knock On crew that you may or may not have seen if you're following John Dudley, but she's been taught with him out at his house, out at his place, and just done some different things like that. Just a really great shooter. Appreciate y'all watching this video again today. I'll see you soon.